You want the best for your car? You already watch our tutorials.
So the best place for the best deal is to buy from the Mr. Auto app. Easy, fast, and with better prices than on the website.
You will find the sash shock absorbers used in the video through the link in the description. Turn your engine off and pull up the handbrake. Loosen the rear wheel studs. To change the back shock absorbers on your vehicle, you need to remove the wheels to gain full access to the suspension system. Lift the rear of your vehicle. Place the vehicle on the axle stands. We strongly suggest watching the tutorial, raising your vehicle safely before carrying out this step. Don't forget to slide the wheels under the vehicle. You can now see the back shock absorbers on your car. As the components to be removed are very often seized up, don't hesitate to brush and to use penetrating oil to facilitate the operation. Then, using a 16mm spanner and a 16mm socket wrench, loosen the bottom screw on the shock absorber. Finish the process off by hand and remove the screw. With a socket wrench, a long extender and a 16mm socket, remove the two upper holding screws. You can now extract the shock absorber. Secure the shock absorber in a vise. Using a small crowbar, retrieve the plastic cover from the old support bearing. Using a socket wrench and a 16mm socket, unscrew the nut holding the suspension strut support bearing. You can also use the special tool that holds the shock absorber rod. Next, remove the support bearing, the shock absorber stop, and the protective sleeve. Retrieve the support bearing.
All parts used in this tutorial are supplied by our trusted partners. These partners also help us create as many video tutorials as possible. Check them out in the description below.
You will find the sash parts and products used in the video in the link in the description. Take the new shock absorber. Before installing the new shock absorbers, it is necessary to prime them by pressing the shock absorber rod vertically so that the gas and the hydraulic fluid are separated. Unscrew the lock nut on the stem. When changing the shock absorbers, you can also change the suspension strut support bearing as well as the shock absorber stop and its protective sleeve. You can also reuse them if they're not too worn down. Take the new shock absorber stop and slip it into the protective sleeve. Take the support bearing and insert it on the stop. Then install the complete set on the shock absorber stem. Screw the nut back on. Tighten firmly using a 16mm socket or the special tool that holds the shock absorber rod. Put the plastic protection back in. You have now finished preparing the new part. Position the shock absorber and put the upper holding screws in place. Then screw the screws back in. Finish off the tightening with a torque wrench. Put the lower fastening screw in place and tighten the nut somewhat. To avoid damaging the silent blocks, make sure to finish tightening the shock absorber lower fastening screw with the rear axle in the vehicle on the ground position. Lift the rear axle with a jack. Once under pressure, finalize the tightening of the screw using a torque wrench. Remove the jack. Then you will be able to put the wheels back on your vehicle. Put your car on the ground and block the wheels securely. Operation completed.
Hi, it's Theo from UseTool. I hope this video has helped you a lot in your car maintenance. We will be super grateful if you could spread the word so that we can produce even more tutorials. Simply give us a like, a comment, and hit that subscribe button. It really helps us boost the channel and help the whole community. Thanks a lot and have a great one.